AAM is excited to introduce Email Center, the email service from the AAM Group that makes email marketing easier and more flexible than ever. Email Center was created because email is important to all of our businesses. A 2016 survey of the top 1,000 internet retailers by Internet Retailer magazine found that marketers report email to be the most effective of all social media, over twice as effective as the next closest outlet. Most previously available email was time-consuming and required coding skills. That's not the case with Email Center. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and build us a new email. So the first thing we want to do is log in over at our Email Center. Now once you're here, you'll find the Campaigns tab along the top and click it. And once you're on the Campaigns page, you'll find on the right-hand side a green Create a New Campaign button. So simply click that button. And this is going to allow us to begin creating our new campaign. Now in this case, I want to build a new campaign for my digital marketplace program. So my campaign is going to be digital marketplace. And I want to have a custom subject line. So you've seen this probably several times in email newsletters that you've received, but what I can do is I can say hello, and I can actually insert that recipient's first name. So hello, first name, here are some updates. And this is what they will receive when they receive a newsletter from Digital Marketplace. And I'll say that it's from me, so Stephen Fillers, Stephen F. at the AAM Group. And the campaign really is done. I just click next. Alright, so from this screen we can choose between any pre-designed templates that AAM has already created. So our Pulse email newsletter, our Redline, Newswire, Driveline, and even our digital marketplace template are all stored here to choose from. Now if you don't want to choose any of these, you have several other options that are built into the system as well. And you can click from the left-hand navigation basically to find anything that really fits your business model. So let's look through here and see what I can find. You can see that there are a ton of good looking templates here. Now I will note that all of these templates that you saw there are completely responsive, so they are designed for your smartphone. For tablets, they're going to scale perfectly to the resolution of the device your users are viewing on. So that being said, let's just look at this template now that I've clicked into. So the cool thing about this system is that there really is no coding knowledge required to manage an email, to build an email. It is very, very easy to do. And the way that we do this is, so you'll see that I can drag my logo here. Now all I need to do, I can either drag an image, or I can just click into that field, and I have my logo already on hand here. So I'll simply double click, and there's my logo. It's just that easy. I really just clicked a few buttons, and I've already got my logo. I have a personalized email out of the box right away. So now that we have our logo loaded in, you'll see that we have a lot of different options that we can really edit this email with. So we can customize the text, of course, to really fit your business. We can also add new images. So if I want to add a new image here, I can very easily do that. I can even pull a video in place if I'd like to do that as well. So this is really customizable depending on your needs. And at the end of the day, you always want to enter your contact information so your customers can easily contact you when they want to. Now after you're satisfied with your email, what you'll do, you can either send a test email or you can preview this in your browser. And previewing this allows us to see what this is going to probably look like for your customers. So both on the desktop view here, but also on the mobile view, which you can see here on the right. So we can see that this template is responsive and it is going to fit this device perfectly. So once you're happy with your email, what you'll do next is then to find the recipients that your email will be sent to. And you can do that from the upper right hand corner, the green button again. You'll click through. And this is going to take you to any lists that you have built. So what you see here is the list that we have created at AAM headquarters, but you'll see something completely different and you'll have to build your own lists. But in my case here, I just want to select and send this to the AAM headquarters. So I can select that list, just that simple, scroll to the bottom and go to the next. Now, once I'm happy and everything is kind of in place like I want it to be, I then just schedule a delivery or send a test. And that's really all there is to it. Another feature of Email Center is automation, the ability to build what are called customer journeys. These journeys are scheduled email deliveries that are released based on events or dates you have established. Some examples include new subscribers to your list, a future date, or an anniversary of some interaction. Now you don't have to use automation, but it can equip more sophisticated marketers to create and manage an automated email flow to your customers. So once your email has been created, it's always a good idea to check and see what the design and spam test is going to give you back. And that's going to allow you to see, is your email being flagged as spam for your users? Well, let's find out. So what we can do, we can actually run a design and spam test on any of our emails that we have run in the past. So this can take quite a long time. So what I'm going to do is just click on one we've already run. This will allow me to see this email on all of our web-based email clients, such as AOL, Gmail, Google Apps, and so on and so forth. It also allows us to use desktop email clients, mobile email clients, and you'll also see the spam filter results as well to see if we are being flagged for spam. In our case, we're good to go. This also allows you to see what your email will look like in the various web browsers. So Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome. And again, as you can see, it looks like everything is in place, so we are good to send this out. Email Center makes list management easier than ever before. So to access your lists, back again on the top navigation, you'll see Lists and Subscribers, and you'll just click that link. Now from here, you'll then begin to see on the right-hand side a green Create a New List button, and you'll just click there. From this page, you can give your list a name. So mine's going to be Digital Marketplace. So I'm going to make this no confirmation required, but if you wanted that, you could simply click the other option. And I'm going to create a new list. So there we go, the list is created. Now what I can do from here is add my subscribers to that list by clicking again the green button. Now I can add these one at a time by using their email address, comma, and then their name, or I can do even easier than that. I can pull a spreadsheet with all of my contacts already pre-built in it into the field, and it's going to load up. And then from there, I just have to match the fields. So this is their first name, or their full name rather. So it does. It's already actually selected full name for me. And then again, this is their email address. So really it's that simple. Now, if they did have any other custom fields in here, you can accommodate those by using a new text field, a new numeric field, or a new date field. So if they're a part of the Total Truck Center program, I can actually make that a new text field and select them and segment them that way. So it's just a very easy way to manage your lists. All right, so once you've created your new list, how do you go back in and manage that? So from your Lists and Subscribers tab, once again, you'll select the list that you created. In our case, I'm just going to click into our Warehouses list. Now from the screen, you'll see all the email addresses and names that are currently a part of this list, and we can also go in and customize or use or look at our custom fields and our segments. So from our custom fields, you'll see that we have custom fields ranging from your name all the way down to phone number. Now this can be really anything that you want it to be. So this can be, is that recipient more of a performance-oriented person? Are they more of a truck accessories-oriented person? Are they a retailer? Are they an installer? This is where you can add all of those fields into. Now the beauty behind this is, once you've added these and you go to upload a spreadsheet to your list, all you need to do is set a column specifically for that custom field you created, and that will allow you to segment them very quickly using a spreadsheet rather than doing them one by hand. Now also, once you have those custom fields built, we can also look at something called segments. So I'm just going to go back to my list once again, find the segments button, which is directly below custom fields. And segments is essentially a segment that we have created based around those custom fields. That being said, if our custom field was company, which it was in our case, we can then break down that company name into a segment. So I can send targeted emails to First Performance Warehouse, to A1 Distributing, to any of the segments that I have created. Now going back to the example I used earlier, these segments can be something like performance, or truck accessories, or retailer, and installer. You can send them something more targeted that's going to fit them better than a generic email. Email Center sounds pretty great, doesn't it? Well, the good news is we're going to be making this available to our membership beginning on June 1st.